Hi everyone! You're probably wondering why I came out of a square house. And the answer is imagination. This video we're talking about the dragons, their origin, and the connection with development of the world and what might have happened if they never exist. That said, are we going to the myth origins? Behind this portal, the answers are found. Let's go to the portal, people. Throughout human history, there have been countless mythical creatures and beings that have fascinated generations due to their abilities and characteristics. But perhaps one of the most famous, and even today still having a great impact on popular culture, are dragons. Dragons are and have been among the most important and influential mythological creatures in world history. It even seems that every culture has its own dragon or myth related to them. But where do they come from? Why are there so many differences between them? In this video, we will explore a possible origin, their relationship to the development of the world, and what would have happened if they doesn't exist. If they didn't exist. To begin talking about this topic, I must emphasize that in this video we are only going to talk about European dragons, since they are the most well known in the world and have appeared multiple times in movies, TV shows, and video games. And if we were to talk about the other types of dragons that exist, this journey would probably take an hour. That's it, let's begin. As was mentioned, dragons are mythological creatures that have been part of popular culture for a long time. However, they have gone through several transformations over time, and it's difficult to pinpoint a single origin. Still, I want to share a theory about the possible origin of medieval dragons. Our analysis starts with the culture that may have laid the groundwork for myths about winged beasts with supernatural powers, the Mesopotamians. This is one of the world's oldest civilizations, filled with myths and beliefs represented through statues deeply embedded in their culture. Among the many creatures they believe in, perhaps the most famous were Tushedu and Lamassu. Shedu refers to the male version of the creature and Lamassu to the female, but we'll refer to them simply as Lamassu as the more commonly known name. Lamassu are creatures often described with the body of a bull, large eagle wings, bull ears, fish-like scales on their belly, and most notably for a mythical creature, a human head. The origin of these creatures and their features is uncertainly because many of the texts referring to them have either been damaged or lost. However, their traits may come from myths specific to that culture. For example, bulls represent strength and power, while the fish scales might be related to water and fertility. Still, this is only a speculation based on limited available data, so take it like a theory. This idea of winged beings spread and eventually reaches Greece, where according to the myth of Hercules, he defeats the Hydra, one of the closest dragon-like creatures of Greek mythology. It's likely these myths also reach India, where Hindu's sacred texts mention a millennial battle against the serpent Vitra, a god of thunder and water and demon of droughts, bearing strong similarities to a dragon. Most likely due to trade and cultural exchange dragon meat spreads to both China and Europe, where they were adapted and modified according to the local beliefs. Now that we explore a possible origin, let's talk about the meat itself.